Hello, my dear students. Very good morning to all of you. Once again, I welcome you all to this FIBSc online lecture. Today, we are going to discuss the topic ionization constant and ionic product of water. In the yesterday's lecture, we studied about ionization constants of weak acid and the weak base, as well as the relation between ionization constant and degree of ionization. Today, we are going to see ionization constant as well as ionic product of water, means how they are correlate with the ionization constant of weak acid of Ka and Kb, as well as the ionic product of water. What is ionic product? Ionic product is a Kw. So, first we have to write the ionization constant, that is ionization of water, and then we will get Kw, that is ionic product. Kw we can get it, and after obtaining the Kw, we have to write the relation between Ka, Kb and the Kw. Okay. Now, first consider, as we know, pure water is always a weak electrolyte. Pure water is always a weak electrolyte. It means that it can be dissociated to a very small extent. Once it is ionized or dissociated, this water up to small extent, means there are some ionized molecules will be there, some are unionized molecules. From that equilibrium, we can obtain equilibrium constants. Okay. Now, first write pure water is a weak electrolyte. Write this one. Pure water is a weak electrolyte. Weak electrolyte and ionizes up to small extent. So, this can be we show here how water, which is in the liquid form, this can be ionized H plus OH negative ions, H plus OH negative ions. Further, we know that water itself is a amphoteric nature. Water itself is a amphoteric nature, means it has a amphoteric properties, means it behaves as acid as well as it behaves as base. So, we can write here pure water is a amphoteric properties, has pure water has amphoteric properties. We know the amphoteric properties. What I mean by amphoteric means it can be shows as like acid, it can be shows a base property, means what? Once the water can be dissociated into H plus ions, and the same it can abstract the proton also. So, therefore, the pure water has amphoteric properties. It acts as acid as well as base. Acts as acid as well as base. How we can write? This can be show H2O. Now, see why I am writing the H2O. It can be written as, first write this one. So, you can write here H3O plus OH negative. Now, see here, for example, H2O is an electrolyte. We are considering the H2O as an electrolyte. H2O itself is a weak electrolyte. Already we in the last lecture we seen that if I consider the weak electrolyte, for example, acetic acid we considered as a weak electrolyte. Acetic acid is dissociated in water. We write that we already written that acetic acid plus H2O, it forms into CH3O negative plus H plus. Likewise, H2O itself is a weak electrolyte. It is dissociated in the water. This is the water. Okay. Here it is also the water. So, here we can say here, now see, water is dissociated into H plus OH negative. You are getting my point? Water is dissociated into H plus OH negative, but some of the water molecules are dissociated into H plus and OH negative, but still some unionized water molecule itself acts as a base, means it can abstract the proton. See, this is H2O plus H2O. Why I am writing 2H2O? H2O itself is a weak electrolyte. For example, it is dissociated in the H2O, means like there is a water is there. This H2O acts as the base and this H2O acts as the acid. Means this H2O forms into H plus OH negative and this H2O directly abstract the proton of H plus and forms into the H3O. Getting my point? So it means that here it likes as acid, it acts as a base. Now what is this? This is the conjugate acid. This is the conjugate acid and this is the conjugate acid and here it is conjugate base. Are you getting my point? First try to understand this one. Water is a weak electrolyte. It is dissociated into H plus OH negative ions because it is a very small extent they are ionized H plus OH negative. But still water in some molecule itself acts as the base because it is amphoteric in nature. Some water molecules are abstract this H plus ions because it is a base, acts as a base, forms into H3O hydronium ion plus OH negative. Okay. Now we can write apply the law of mass action to above equilibrium reaction. What you will get? From that equilibrium you get first constant K. How we can write? Molar concentration of this one, molar concentration of hydronium ion, molar concentration of OH negative divided by the molar concentration of H2O. Here we can say this is the H2O is the concentration of this is because this is water, it is negligible in the concentration, but here it is a weak electrolyte as a reactant can be taken as one time. Okay. So as we know, we can write here K equal to this is H3O, molar concentration of H3O into OH negative. As we know, this is in the excess quantity, it can be write as the constant value or K. Can I write as K, small k? Can I write as the K? Because water itself is a excess in the quantity, we can write as the negligible. Still it is a weak electrolyte, but it is a negligible quantity. So we can write here K into small k, you will get molar concentration of hydrogenium ion into molar concentration of this one. So K into K you will get new constant, that is Kw equal to hydronium ion concentration into OH negative. But as we know, what is this hydronium ion concentration? This is nothing but the H plus ion concentration. Are you getting my point? Here H plus ion, how we are representing this H plus ions which is not in the free. H2O dissociate केल्यानंतर H plus किंवा ionize केल्यानंतर H plus OH negative मध्ये ions are formed, but this H plus is abstracted by the H2O as a base. So here it can, once the base abstracted is in the form of H3O. So this concentration is nothing but this concentration. So we can write, so therefore Kw instead of writing the H3O plus, that is molar concentration of hydronium ion, so we can write H plus equal to the OH negative. So what is this? This is nothing but the ionic product of water, Kw. What is here? Kw is nothing but ionic product of water. Kw is nothing but the ionic product of water. What is the ionic product of water? Ionic product of a water is the multiplication of molar concentration of hydrogen ion and the molar concentration of hydroxyl ion. Kw is nothing but the ionic product of water is nothing but the, it is a product, means product is nothing but the multiplication. Two factors, product is nothing but the multiplication. It is the product of molar concentration of hydrogen ion and the hydroxyl ion. That is nothing but the ionic product of water. So always, so Kw it can be represented as molar concentration of H plus ions multiplied by the molar concentration of hydroxyl ion. Okay, so this is the Kw. Now write the relation between. Now we have to show the relation between Kw and ionization constant of weak acid and the weak base. Now first we know the relation. What is Kw? Kw is the equal to molar concentration of H plus molar concentration of OH negative. Now write the relation between ionization constant, relation between ionization constants of what? Weak acid and weak base. You can write as relation between ionization constant of what? Weak electrolyte Ka and Kb with ionic product and ionic product and the ionic product. What is the ionic product? Ionic product is the Kw. Now we have to show how they are correlate. We have to relate. There is an equation we have to obtain Kw equal to Ka into Kb. That is the relation between the ionic product and the ionization constants of weak electrolyte and the weak base. Okay. Now let us consider an example of how we have to derive an equation Kw equal to Ka into Kb, that we have to prove that ionic product of a water is equal to the multiplication of weak acid Ka and the multiplication of Kb. So first we have to write consider a example of conjugate acid base pair, conjugate acid and base pair, that is NH4 plus NH3. These are the conjugate acids and conjugate base. Now first we have to write ionization of acid. We have to consider both the cases. First we have to write the ionization of acid and the ionization of base, and then both the equation once you get both the equations, then we have to prove that how it can be correlate with the Kw. Ionization of acid. What is the acid here? Here it is conjugate acid is the NH4 plus. Ionization of acid in aqueous solution. How we can write? First NH4 plus, as we know NH4 plus, it is ionized, dissociated in water into, how it is dissociated? They are dissociated into you can say here NH3 plus, we can write here NH3 plus H3O plus NH3. See how I write NH3? See, NH4 plus, this have to be dissociated, this have to ionized. This NH4 plus can be ionized into NH3 plus H plus. This is nothing but what? See, try to understand. This is nothing but the, can I write as, this is nothing but the H plus. See, this is nothing but the H plus. NH4 plus dissociated into NH3 plus H plus. Once you combine, you form this one. But already there is a water is there, as we know. Water itself acts as a base. So it forms a H2O plus H plus, it forms into the H3O. Are you getting my point? This is the conjugate acid. So here NH4 plus H2O forms into H3O plus NH3. Once there is a formation of H plus is there, this H plus is abstracted by the H2O, forms into the H3O plus. Okay, so this is the equation. Now apply the law of mass action. Now apply law of mass action to above equilibrium reaction. Above equilibrium reaction, we get what we get? We get ionization constant. This is a weak acid, as we know. So directly we can write as Ka, equal to, as we know, molar concentration of products divided by molar concentration of reactant. You don't take the concentration of water. Once you take the, we can write directly concentration of NH4 plus 1. See, if you take the concentration of water, as we know, practically it is negligible, therefore it is considered to be the negligible value. So instead of writing the negligible value, just take molar concentration of NH4 plus only. Okay. Now Ka, what is Ka? Ka indicates that this is the ionization constant of weak acid. This is a weak acid. NH4 plus, which is a conjugate acid, is there. Therefore it acts as an acid. Ka equal to molar concentration of H3O plus molar concentration of NH3 divided by molar concentration of NH4 plus. Okay. Now say as the equation number 1. Say as the equation number 1. This is the first condition. Now second. Now consider the ionization of weak base. Ionization of base. What is the base? That is the ammonia. In aqueous solution. In aqueous solution. How the ionization is there? NH3 plus water. What is the reaction is there? Now it forms NH4 plus OH negative. See, NH3 it forms into, again there is a OH plus H plus again combined with the NH3 it forms into, likewise there is NH4 plus OH negative. Now what we have to do, again same thing, apply the law of mass action for this ionization. What you will get? Now apply the law of mass action. So can I write here? Apply the law of mass action to above equation, to above equilibrium. So can I write as above equilibrium? So we get Kb. So can I write as directly Kb because this is a weak base. So now write the Kb equal to molar concentration of product, that is NH4 plus, molar concentration of NH4 plus, this is OH negative, upon, here also I directly take NH3 only, I am not taking the water molar concentration. See, here directly what I am taking? NH3, not the molar concentration of water. As we know that once I take the molar concentration of water, that will be negligible. So instead of writing the negligible quantity, can I write as Kb equal to this one? Now say as the equation number 2. Say as the equation number 2. Now this is the equation number 1, that is the equation number 2. From that we have to derive. Now multiply the equation number 1. Multiply the equation number 1. Multiply. Here, right here. Multiply the equation number 1 by 1 with 2. So what you will get? Ka. So can I write as Ka into Kb? Here both are multiplying. So what you will get? What we written the Ka? Ka is equal to molar concentration of hydrogen ion multiplied by molar concentration of ammonia divided by molar concentration of NH4 plus. So this is the Ka. Now multiplied by, what is the equation number 2? NH4 plus, molar concentration of NH4 plus multiplied by OH negative multiplied by NH3, molar concentration of ammonia. Is there any cancel terms are there? Now see, NH3 get cancelled, NH3 get cancelled, NH4 bit get cancelled, NH4 get cancelled. What you will get now? You will get, what you will get? Ka into Kb. So this is nothing but the molar concentration of H3O into OH negative. Now what is this one? What is molar concentration of hydrogen? This is nothing but the H plus. This is nothing but the H plus. This is nothing but the H plus. So can I write this one? Ka into Kb equal to H plus into OH minus. What is this H plus into OH minus? As we know from the Kw equation, this is nothing but the Kw. Ka into Kw equal to, this is nothing, this value is nothing, as we already seen that ionic product of water Kw equal to molar concentration of H plus ions, molar concentration of OH ions. This equation is nothing but the Kw. So therefore, Kw, if I rearrange it, Ka into Kb. Ka into Kb. So this is the relation between ionic product of water and ionization constants of weak acid and the weak base. What is that? Ionic product of a water is equal to multiplication or a product of ionization constants of weak acid, that is conjugate acid and the conjugate base. Ionic product of water is equal to multiplication or product of ionization constants or ionization constants of weak acid or a weak base, or ionization constants of conjugate acid and the conjugate base. Okay, this is a very important relation. We can see here Kw equal to Ka into Kb. So with this relation we can calculate some numerical and problems also. Okay, what is Kw? Kw equal to molar concentration of H plus and OH negative. Here what is Kw here? If relation is there, Kw equal to Ka into Kb. Okay, so here I will stop here. In the next lecture we will see some more concepts. Okay, thank you so much.